Hi, I'm Des.
And I'm MJ,
and we're your North Carolina Realtors.
Are you considering making a move south, maybe to North Carolina?
Are you staring at a map right now trying to figure out where you're going to land?
Well, North Carolina is a great place to land. We don't have a lot of traffic. We have all four seasons, lots of reasons to move here.
And we're going to tell you 5 today that we think you need to know before choosing North Carolina as your next home. So, the number one reason that you should choose North Carolina as your next place to live is we have Southern hospitality, y'all. That's right. You're going to hear phrases like y'all and bless your heart, and we're fixing to. You may not know what any of that means right now, but come on down and we will help you figure it out. We have Southern charm. We have all the hospitality that you can imagine. We open doors for people. We know our neighbors' names. You truly will feel that at home peace when you come to live in the South. I'm not saying other parts of the country aren't great, but the South is known for being friendly and welcoming, and that's what you're going to feel here. We have so many festivals here. We have farmers markets. We have all kinds of community gatherings. You will really feel a sense of community if you choose North Carolina as your next home. Some of the great festivals that we have that you should look up, we have the Lexington Barbecue Festival. So North Carolina is known for barbecue, even between our Western barbecue and our Eastern barbecue. I know barbecue is big in other parts of the world, especially Texas, but North Carolina barbecue is where it's at. Let me tell you, we are a vinegar based barbecue and we have an entire festival built around it. So that shows you how important it is to North Carolinians. We also have a cheerwine festival. If you don't know what cheerwine is, it's a soda or a pop, depending on where you're from. So that is an entire festival. Cheerwine is amazing and it's pretty specific to our region. So it's a big deal. We also have the annual Folk Festival, which is a music festival, and we have something called the Running of the Balls. That is a weird name, I know, but it's a very cool marathon that happens in December. Look it up. It is amazing. It actually made the national news, and you can see it from space. So it's pretty cool. So we think that North Carolina and our hospitable nature is a great reason for you to head our way. MJ came here for college back a long time ago. Um, and she never left. So, you know what? That just shows you come here, you don't leave.
The second reason you should consider moving to North Carolina are the seasons. We have all four seasons. There's not many states that could say that. You can probably hear the birds in the background. It's March. We are approaching spring. And that means it's chilly in the morning, but by this afternoon, it's going to be in the mid 60s, which is perfect weather. We're already seeing flowers bloom, and it's not even technically spring yet. Of course, we have some really hot and humid summers. It can get into the 90s, real feel of 100. So, yeah, that's a little brutal. Some people love it. It's not great for the hair, but it only lasts a few weeks. Of course, then you've got fall and the leaves change, and it's just gorgeous, especially with the mountains so close by. People will literally go on day trips to the mountains just to look at the leaves in North Carolina. And then winter. The winters are great here. We get a little bit of snow, enough to make a small snowman. And the great thing the kids love is we get a half inch of snow and school's canceled. So you definitely get a few snow days, but it's not so much that you feel like you're trapped inside for days. You don't really even have to break out a shovel most winters, which is awesome.
So, the next reason that you really need to move to North Carolina is we have an amazing diverse geography here. We have the ocean, the mountains, and the Piedmont all in one state. So, we currently live in the Piedmont. We're right in the middle of the state. And to our west are the mountains, and to the east, of course, is the ocean. We have the Blue Ridge Mountain Range, we have the Appalachian Mountain Range, and we have the Great Smoky Mountains. If you're an artsy kind of person, Asheville is an amazing place to find your scene. There are quaint coffee shops and all kinds of little artsy places to go visit. Pottery, I mean, you name it. It's just a really, really fun place to visit. If you're an outdoorsy kind of person, hiking, skiing, streams, waterfalls, all kinds of pretty things to see up in our mountains. That's a 2-hour drive from the Piedmont. If you want to be more in the Piedmont, which is the center of the state, again, an amazing place to live and raise a family. We have Charlotte, we have Raleigh, but we also have a ton of smaller communities, Greensboro is where we live, that you can commute to those places. Or again, you can get the city life, but also have a smaller suburb area to raise your family. If you want to live at the coast, we have amazing lighthouses. We have all kinds of beautiful scenery. We have huge sand dunes and we have wild horses that literally roam the beaches. of the Outer Banks. So there's something for everybody in our state. And the fact that you can be scuba diving at one part of your day and skiing the other part of your day, it's kind of amazing. I think you should come check it out.
The next reason why you should move to North Carolina is the cost of living. We are almost 5% lower than most of the other areas in the country. The average home price here is $327,000. That's almost 8% lower compared to other parts of the nation. That's huge. 8% is a lot. So you can still get a really great affordable home with some land. You can work from home and still work for one of those big city companies. Maybe you work for someone in New York or California, but you can live here and have a much more affordable home. The other things that are a lot cheaper than other parts of the country are things like daycare, gas, and groceries. We all know how expensive those things are right now, but they are a lot cheaper here compared to some of the other parts of the country.
The fifth and final reason we think you should move to North Carolina is the growing economy. So we talked about that North Carolina has a really low cost of living. Well, you know what that does? It attracts businesses. So we have a lot of great businesses here, and one of the main ones is the High Point furniture industry. High Point is the furniture capital of the world. So we actually have this amazing, huge dresser, biggest dresser you've ever seen. Driving past it, you'll be amazed. So, yes, the High Point industry, the High Point furniture industry is a huge market. If you are in that industry, the fabrics market, or even interior design, it will bring you to North Carolina.
The tech industry is also booming in this area. We have Google, Lenovo, Apple, IBM. Amazon is also building a ton of fulfillment shipping centers in this area. So you've got all those big companies coming here, which means a ton of job opportunity.
If you're in the healthcare field, we are a major hub for healthcare. We have 5 major hospital systems in North Carolina. Several are in the UNC system, the Duke Hospital System, Novant, WakeMed, and Atrium Health. So those are major hospital systems if you're coming here for school, if you're coming here to be in the nursing, or if you're a doctor, but also if you're sick. It's good to know that we have really good hospitals here.
So you have friendly people, great weather, and it's affordable.
You have a growing economy and you have access to the ocean and the mountains. What more could you want? So if you're thinking about making a move, get your tail over here, y'all.
We would love to have
We
you in North
want you.
Carolina.
That's right. Come our way. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We're going to have so much more content for North Carolina. You need to come check us out.
Absolutely.